go to the Hot Wheels live show, and my favourites are Stegosaurus or Megarex. This is big. Look at the cup, they might win.
I think you get your bits there.
Now look at the cup.
Over here, Coach.
Thank you.
Your lanyards are inside.
Okay.
Lift them on. Force to 5 on the wall. You'll be taking on your tour.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, for the cars.
How we doing? You are, sir.
Hey, thank you.
Take a picture.
Can I get a picture?
Spin around. Big smile camera.
Great. Cheese. Yay, well done.
Perfect.
Thank you, mate.
Guys, appreciate you.
Okay. What, mate? Okay, which one's going next? Go. Okay.
That was bone shaking. Thanks, buddy. You're one and done. You're
How are we doing? Good. We're so excited for the show.
There he is, the truck of the hour, Bone Shaker. Congratulations. Thanks, announcer guy. How does it feel to win the Champions Cup for the first time?
One for you, live one for you. Are we doing a nice photo together? Come join me on the mag here. Thank you for the charge. Big smiles, okay?
Okay, cheese.
But you're right here.
Okay, thank you.
Have
Bill.
fun tonight.
Thank you.
Be sure if you've had a one Stegosaurus or Megarex to win tonight. I think.
Wow. Have a go on a minute. Come on.
I'm making sure like
I'll go down, go down. Yeah. Wanna have a walk around?
Just don't stare at it too
Let's have a walk around. Get your things down there. Right, let's go to the back of the queue. Let's go back round that way.
That's what it's all about. Which is your favourite truck? Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker won the Champions Cup earlier today. Is he going to win again tonight? We'll find out. You think so? We'll see, we'll see.
Thank you. Can I get a photo? Get a photo. Get a photograph quick. Wow. Thank you. Perfect. Cool. Thank you. Go. Well, Sonny, can you get on as well?
Come and get you.
Hey, cheese. Cool. Well done. Photo, quick photo. Okay. Wow, yeah, cool. Okay, sit down, get a photo. Photo, get a photo, Sonny. Say cheese. Yay, well done. Come on.
Look, there's little Tom. Oh, Dad, we're going to see that.
You guys excited? Buddy?
A photo, Luca. Quick.
Come right here then. Awesome.
Wow, yeah. Cool. Photo, Luca. Quick photo. Sonny.
Oh, really?
Wow, there. Okay, mate. Thank you. Go, Luca. Oh! Go, Luca! Oh! Now let this little boy have a go.
Okay guys, get all the way, quick steps forwards. Let's get nice and close. Here we go. All the way close, and come all the way around as well. Put in this space over here. Yeah, this is cute. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday!
It's gotta be chaos in your head.
It is. Okay, keep coming down guys, gather round. It's nice.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Usually
All the crush cars are gone.
Yeah.
Final show, no more tertiary stuff.
Nice. Okay guys, we're going to come, just get nice and close. I want to make sure you can all hear, that's all. Put this way. Hello. Hey, come down guys, come down. There's some space over here on the right hand side as well. If you want to go behind this, there's some space over here. Just behind Darren over here as well, if you want to get nice and close. Just give it a couple of minutes to get everybody in. And then I'll let you know what's going on. Live, Blow and Fire, myself and Alex Holcomb, so two Alexes, very easy to remember. We're your hosts. I just want to let you know a few things about what's going on for this VIP Backstage tour. So there's a few different things we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do in a second is talk to this guy. This is Darren Schnell, the driver of Gangster, but I'll introduce you properly soon. Just a quick time thing. So at 5:30, the floor out there, the Power Smashers pre-show where you guys were before, that will become closed to the general public, but you guys will have an extra 15 minutes out there whilst everybody else is off the floor. So you've got your signature cards. If you're worried you haven't got all of them signed, don't worry, because all the drivers are going to be out there and you'll have a full 15 minutes to spend time with those guys once the general public has been cleared from the floor. So that's coming up a little bit later on. Between now and then, there's a few little stops. First thing we're going to do is talk to Darren. After that, I'm going to encourage you to take photos of this guy. Now, it might not look like much, but this is actually one of the stars of the show. It's a fire-breathing ice dragon, yes, in the building called Arctagon. So Arctagon's going to come out and do a bit of car eating a little bit later on. We don't want to wake him up now, though, so we're letting him sleep for now. But he only eats cars, so don't worry. So he's going to come out a little bit later on. But I do want to make sure that you guys get photos with Arctagon, because you'll be pleased that you did when you see him in the show later on. After that, we're going to head back inside, and Darren's truck, Gangster, is just on the other side of these roller shutters over there. So we're going to go and see Gangster backstage. You'll have a chance to get photos with Darren and with Gangster as well. It's going to be all lit up, looking all green and glowy and gunky. It looks absolutely awesome. And also, Julian Manon's out there as well. Julian Manon's the captain of the freestyle motocross riders. He's one of the best freestyle motocross riders on earth, and he's doing something that until this tour I've never seen him do before, or any freestyle motocross rider do before. They're usually very protective of their bikes. It's their livelihood. They put a lot of time and effort into customizing them, but he's letting kids sit on his bike. So it's really, really a good opportunity to get one of those once-in-a-lifetime pictures of you, any of you guys, sat on a freestyle motocross bike. It's so cool. So he's doing that a little bit later on. But first, take a breath. You can tell I talk for a bit. I just want to introduce you to this man. This is one of our favourite parts of the tour, favourite parts of the show, because Darren is such a nice dude, right? And you're going to see that when we talk to him in a minute. But you'd never believe that he's a nice dude the way you see him drive Gangster. He comes out of the pits with the tyres shredding, he's smashing it. You're like an arrogant driver, it looks like. But I also know that underneath that helmet, you're having such a good time. But it's just a nice opportunity to get to meet Darren. And secondly, Darren's story about how he got into monster trucks is really fascinating, and also, I might say, very inspiring as well. So, please make some noise for Darren Schnell from Gangster! Darren, the mic is yours, my friend. Tell us how you got to be a monster truck driver. I mean, who does that?
Well, leave it to you, Alex, to ask the one question that, frankly, everyone always asks me. How do you become a monster truck driver? Well, I have no idea. I started out like you guys, 3, 4, 5 years old. I was a fan first. I went to monster truck shows. I played with my Hot Wheels in the living room, across the living room carpet. Always loved monster trucks, always said that this is what I want to do for a living. I want to run over cars. As I grew older, everyone kept telling me, you probably should have a backup plan. So I made a promise to Mom and Dad. I promised them that I'd go to university. I did. I got 2 degrees and I was at law school once upon a time. My big sister ended up being the lawyer out of the family, so thankfully that wasn't in the cards for me. But a funny thing happened when I was going to university. I turned 18 years old, and in the US, I can sign the insurance release. So I started volunteering on a team. Something fun to do on the weekends. I would go out to monster truck shows and have fun. I would wash tires and wipe down windshields and all the gritty, grass, nasty stuff that they didn't want to do. That's what I did. I did that for 4 years. Didn't really get paid, but I had a lot of fun. When I graduated from university, I had a choice. I could either go on the road full time or use my degrees and go get a real job, as we say. I was young, I was adventurous, and decided, you know what? Let's take a chance. So I started going up and down with monster trucks. It was a little rough along the ways. I had some setbacks, slept in my car a few times, trailer for some monster trucks, pitch a tent out behind the trailer, whatever I had to do. But here I am 20 years later. I'm halfway around the world. I get to drive a monster truck for a living. And the best part about that is I get to drive a monster truck for a living with my family. My wife is the driver of Bigfoot. She started out like I did. She's also very, very well educated. She's actually a practicing emergency room nurse. She would schedule herself for 6 shifts in a row. She would go 12 hours a day, work herself basically into the ground, and then jump in the semi with me. And we would go up and down the road together, and she would fix my broken parts. Then the international tour, we were very, very blessed to have an opportunity to be the husband and wife team that got to come overseas, and we traveled together. And we've made a lot of friends along the way. Alex is one of them. We've known each other for, what, 5 years now?
Yep.
And he's become part of our family as well. We look forward to every time we get to come back to the UK and be able to spend time with you. But it's all due to you guys. Because of each and every one of you coming out, we get to run over cars. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. Because of you, I got the coolest job in the world.
Yeah, well, a round of applause for Darren. I absolutely love that story. And I love the fact that you and Rebecca are on the road together. Am I right in thinking that you've just forgot about having a house? You've just packed up your house and you just live full-time on the road now?
That is one of the downsides. We're gone a lot. Some years we're gone 40, 50 weeks a year. So a few years ago, we actually gave up on trying to have a house. We packed up our belongings, put them into storage, and sold our house. Now we basically live out of a suitcase while we're on the road. So when we say we're home, guess what? This week it's Liverpool. We're home here because we are here. This is what we love to do, and we can't thank you guys enough.
And Liverpool, a great home, by the way. What an amazing city. It's been amazing spending time with the good people of Liverpool. We've had so much fun since we arrived. Now, I want to ask you, and I'm sure these guys want to know as well, when you're behind the wheel of a monster truck, what does it feel like? You know, because these things are, not these things, but those things, they're so unbelievably powerful. I mean, ridiculously powerful. And when you're in there, and you've got your helmet on, and you're safe and you're secure, is it scary? Is it thrilling? What's going on in your head and how does it feel?
The first few times you jump cars, it is scary. You have to retrain your brain because you're driving at a car. You have to convince yourself it isn't gonna hurt because it really doesn't. We're in there, we're very, very safe. But your mind is still telling you you're driving into a wall of iron. So once you get over that initial shock of this doesn't hurt, it's a lot of fun. The best way I can describe it is if you imagine you're sitting in the front seat of your favorite roller coaster and you can point which direction it goes, how high it goes, and how fast it goes. That's about what we feel in the helmet. That's why you say, well, you look very, very angry. No, I'm in my helmet, I'm smiling ear to ear because I'm just a big kid playing with my monster truck.
I don't think there's many people that can say they actually drive over cars for a living. I mean, it's the most ridiculous, no offense, the most ridiculous job in the whole world. And we're so glad that you get to do it and so glad that we get to see it because it's so entertaining and so much fun. One more time, please, for Darren Schnell, the driver of Gunster. So Darren's going to head off to his truck and we're going to follow him in just a moment. Before we get there though, I do want you guys to spend some time with Octagon. Make sure you get a picture with Octagon. And I don't know if there's any crush cars. If you go down the ramp a little bit as well, don't go too far because it is a working area down there. You'll see the shipping containers. People often ask, how do you get these monster trucks around the world? Well, we ship them in shipping containers. And what we actually do is we take the big wheels off and put these really small wheels on, and then they can fit in the shipping containers. We're not going to show you that because it really ruins the magic. They look so ridiculous with the small wheels. But do check out the shipping containers. You might be able to see some of the wheels down there as well. There might even still be some crush cars around.
Sonny, turn up.